Good evening, everyone. It's a pleasure and it's an honor to stand beside you. I am one amongst you. I have done client-facing roles for almost 22 years of my career. So I'm no different from you. It's just that today I have the honor and the privilege to stand over here. This discussion is going to be very, very simple. In fact, I had a thought that I will not even put up a presentation and just talk to you, because I firmly believe in heart and mind connect. So the best conversation is that when we can have a heart and mind connect and we understand what we are trying to, what the other person is. But having said that, I was asked to put up a presentation. So believe me, I will not go with the flow of the presentation and I will just talk. I don't mind if anybody wishes to ask me any question in between. And let's take it forward from here. And just to talk about ourselves, we are a young company. We are just 2.25 years old. We started with 17 people in April of 2022. And yes, we have grown to 225, hopefully 500 people in another 12 to 18 months. It's been a great journey for us, all because of the support which we have got from the industry, the asset management side, the distributor side. We could not have scaled to this level and reached where we are had you not been there. So thank you so much for backing us. And hopefully these next 10 minutes might make some kind of insight, bring in some kinds of insight to you. So with that, I'll just start. While the topic states role of technology in business, I call it, I take it a little differently. I say, are you future ready? क्या आप भविष्य के लिए तैयार हैं? That is my ethos. With this perspective is only what we started Centricity. Now, just to set the context of this conversation, we are talking about the market. I will not go very data specific because all of you really know this data, how mutual fund industry has grown, 62 lakh crores of AUM, 100 lakh crores it is going to become. AIF industry is likely to be 30 lakh crores, I mean, so and so forth. आप सब लोगों को ये सारी चीजें पता है, so I'm not going to really repeat it. But the fact of the matter is that there are two very clear opportunities in front of you. The first opportunity is something which we tend to ignore in the light of the future, which is even the current market is very, very underserved. When I go around and I look, in the introduction it was said, now we have 27 offices. Today we opened Jammu. So we have now 27 offices across 14 states in India, because that's the first office we have opened in state of Jammu and Kashmir. There is a huge gap as the penetration of wealth management as a business across the spectrum of people who have wealth. The great thing that has happened about India in last 10 years is the fact that there is a very equal dispensation of wealth that has happened. That means it is not that the people residing in tier 1 cities, predominantly Delhi, Bombay, have really grown, and there was a reason till 3-4 decades back when people used to migrate from smaller locations. It is that the wealth creation and dispensation has been fairly equal, and people across the board are getting more affluent, and they are getting more and more informed because of the social media. The information is reaching out to them in a far more easier and a faster manner. And that is something which is creating an incredible market opportunity. So with that thought, I'll immediately move to the next one. So what is important is to understand the demographics of the investors that we have today. So very quickly, there is a Gen Z who is 18 to 24, 25, 28 years of age, very tech savvy, very well informed. Predominantly preferred choice by online platforms. Then we have millennials, which is like 25 to 40 years of age bracket. They are tech savvy, they are aggressive, and they have more money. Their disposable income is there because they are fairly settled in professional life. Either they are in a job or they are in a business. And then the generation which is 40, 45 plus, which is that of baby boomers, Now, these are the people who are more matured, and this is ideally the market which distributors and wealth management companies really look up to. But what is important that this is not our data point, this is Accenture's data point, that 74% of the investors actually seek personalized and tailored approach. That is where all our distributor fraternity really come into play. 79% of the investors seek easy access of information, simplicity, easy access, and 70% of users desire quick onboarding, seamless execution, simplicity of the experience. So this is the target market of the future, and this is what we are looking into. So what are we trying to understand? Which is evolving investor behavior and industry trend for MFDs. We don't call any longer our distributor MFDs, we call them financial product distributor, and I'll try to cover this thesis in my future further slides. What are the risks in this industry? So we have understood the market, we have understood the the investor behavior. Let's understand the risks which are associated in this. Access to information is making people more and more aware. So people are not that under-informed what they used to be some time back. I mean, sometime means 5-6 years back. Post-COVID, there has been a tectonic shift. बहुत ज़्यादा change आ गया है post-COVID. New age investors are getting smarter and they want efficiency. They don't want long conversations. They don't want to spend too much of time in discussing. They want to be more objective in their approach. Growing interest in passive investments. This is something which I can see very clearly as a writing on the wall. Passive investments, predominantly we classify index funds as passive investments. This is going to become 10x in next 2 to 3 years. We like it or we don't like it, but that is something which is, the writing is very clear on the wall. Interested in exploring investment ideas. Now, this is a very pertinent point when we say that they are looking at exploring innovative investment ideas. In India, wealth management is fairly polarized. Polarized से मेरा मतलब है कि इसमें बहुत ज़्यादा variation नहीं है. दो extreme ends हैं wealth management में. For most of the people, including the distributor, predominantly investing means investing into equity and equity mutual fund or maybe hybrid strategies. So that is one extreme of the spectrum. And for the investor, the other extreme is fixed deposits, post office deposit and insurance policies. अगर आप इस चीज़ को समझिए कि एक तरफ हाई रिस्क है जहाँ पे इक्विटी आता है और एक दूसरी तरफ जहाँ फिक्स्ड इनकम विच इज़ द लोएस्ट रिस्क, उसके बीच में एक बहुत बड़ा गैप है इंडस्ट्री में, बहुत बड़ा गैप है. एंड दैट इज द रियल अपॉर्चुनिटी फॉर पीपल टू फुलफिल द गैप. जो उस गैप को आइडेंटिफाई करेगा, उस गैप को फुलफिल करेगा विद मोर specific ideas in terms of products within equity as an asset class, debt as an asset class, REITs, InvITs, is the one who is going to be the one who will lead the business in times to come. And investors are getting smart and well informed. So if somebody is going to become smart and well informed, what is the way we can handle them better? You have to become smarter. There is no other choice, but you have to become smarter. Now, I have spoken about investor-related risk. I am talking about ecosystem-related risk. Now, ecosystem is that how the same set of clients are being approached by different people in the industry in different shapes and formats. So, there are DIY online platforms where a lot of our partners, we have right now 4,500 distributors over last 15 months who work with us. Their biggest challenge is that our clients are tending to drift to DIY platforms, maybe for easy investment execution, maybe for cost, क्योंकि वहाँ direct code में होता है. Private wealth managers are hounding upon the HNI clients. So किसी एक distributor का client जो एक certain portfolio के beyond हो जाता है, 5 crore, 10 crore, then you find private wealth management companies coming and approaching them. Then banks have a huge distribution network. So your client has a bank account, he goes to the bank. So the bank RM has full accessibility and information to his bank account details. उसके पास कितना पैसा पड़ा है. So he is there to refer. और आपकी investment जो होती है उसके bank account से होती है. So he can see that he is an investor and banks generate an MIS. I was with Citibank for almost 9 years. We used to take out an MIS कि ये client जो है कि AMCs को अगर चेक लिख रहा है तो ये क्यों लिख रहा है, ये हमारे थ्रू क्यों नहीं इन्वेस्ट कर रहा. सो इट्स अ वेरी इजी लीकी बकेट. देन operational challenges हैं, TERs are bound to come down, regulator is working in favor of the investors. And then institution backed wealth management companies, the private wealth management companies this is the point which I spoke earlier. So people are limiting themselves, the MFDs are especially limiting themselves to by and large equity and equity hybrid solutions. Now this is the biggest challenge which we foresee that people are going to face in times to come. Even in today's tech-driven world, everything is just a touch away. Wealth management largely remain inaccessible. I will qualify this point with an example. Believe me, the table which you are sitting on right now, right from this table to the chair to everything which is there on that table, whether it is your wallet or whether it is your phone, you can right now buy from your phone. If anybody wants to order anything, you can definitely buy it. Can you buy all financial products? The answer is a big no. Barring simple mutual funds, most of the product execution capability is minimalistic as far as the financial products are concerned. And the irony is that money is the only thing which has been digital for 3 decades. आज कोई इन्वेस्ट करता है तो कोई 50 लाख रुपए 1 लाख रुपए कैश नहीं देता है कि मेरे जाके इन्वेस्ट करो. Money moves digitally, your allocation of units happen digitally, your SOA comes digitally, but irony is wealth management products are still digitally executable and portable. Now let's talk about very quickly about the roadmap that we foresee for the distributors in times to come. Firstly, you have to transform yourself. I say a very common thing that you have to unlearn to learn. There has been certain methodologies. हमारा एक सोचने का तरीका था, एक तरीके से हमने पिछले 10-15 साल में बिजनेस किया है. It is time to change. You have to broaden your product range. You have to offer one-stop shop solution. Now, what is this one-stop shop solution? देखिए, अगर बिजनेस ग्रोथ करने हैं तो बिजनेस ग्रोथ 2 ही तरीके से हो सकता है. Either you increase the share of wallet with your existing clients, or you build a structure under you where you have more people working around you and who are helping you acquire more clients. The easier way is to ensure that each client of yours which you have has a greater product accessibility through you. So there is no choice in times to come but to offer more solutions beyond. क्योंकि इसमें एक qualifying point मैं आपको ये बताता हूँ, clients also tend to have a personality bias. And this is an example which I will take as of yesterday. Personality bias ये होता है कि client एक opinion form कर लेता है कि मेरा advisor, मेरा distributor is only good for mutual fund, equity mutual fund, because he has been talking to me about this for last 10 years and he has been serving him well. But for all the other products where he has information and accessibility, he does not even refer to the distributor and he goes ahead and does it yesterday. अब मैं last evening का example आपको देता हूँ, and it's an actual example. It happened with me at 10:30. Just 2 minutes more. My client WhatsApped me about Swiggy. He said that I'm buying Swiggy through an institution. Is it good? I said yes, it is good. He asked me what price are you offering? I said it is somewhere around 350 rupees. And he was surprised that his distributor is offering it at 360. What he came back and told me, कि I didn't even knew that you do unlisted equity. Now that is the gap, information gap. He thought that I don't do it while I do it. So that communication becomes very, very important, what you have. If I would not have been doing it, he would have really moved away. Then absorb, deepen your expertise, leverage financial education. You need to inform your clients, you need to educate your clients. Today, you cannot live in a silo or in a situation where you believe that without passing on the information, without educating, you can really make your client sticky with you, because believe me, if you are not doing this, someone else who is doing this job, and that is the hook he is taking to get into that existing relationship. Harness scalable technology, expand your product range. That's the writing on the wall once again. You have to expand your product range. You have to offer more products. That's how the consumer industry has evolved a period of time. And create unique value proposition from the competitors. What is it that you have beyond the binary set of products that you are already offering? Last but not the least, what are your strengths? Your biggest strength is that you are perfectly aligned in a long-term basis over anyone else as compared to a wealth manager of any institution, because you stick along with your client for a longer term period. You owe a lot to your client, whereas an employee of a large institution tend to move away for his personal benefit, and then there is an inconsistency of engagement that the clients realizes. There the client relies more heavily on the institution. So I'll just sum it up by saying that adaptation, expansion, growth, and offering a new set of experience to your client is going to be the biggest propeller of your stability and growth in time. You have to believe, if the industry is going to grow by 40%, are you also going to grow by 40% in absolute terms, just not on a mark-to-market basis? Thank you so much.